Greetings, dear ones, and welcome back. So, as many of you have probably noticed, July is a month of great clearing and great healing. And this is because we are entering a new cycle, a galactic new year on July 26th. So, right now, it's a very good time to clear away the old, and we are very supported in this process. Around that time, the Lion's Gate will be open, have its peak, of course, on August the 8th. And we have also been through the 7/7 portal and the Sirius Gateway. So we are right now so very assisted in everything that has to do with clearing away the old energies that holds us disempowered in illusion. So we are really called right now, I've been talking about this a lot, to rise, to wake up to our true power, to that heart-centered presence and realization of who we are. And during this time of year, I have in the last years been holding a webinar, and this year it will be on July 21st, so it will be this coming Sunday, and you will find all the information about how to register for the webinar in the information box below. And what we will do in this webinar this year is, so what they were showing me is that they want us to clear as much as possible before we enter into the Lion's Gate. So this year they want us really to be as open and open and receptive as possible, so that we have cleared away the old, to have created space already to receive, because there is so much light coming in. There is so deep, there are so strong light codes and deep activations that will take place. So what we will do this Sunday is that we will work with healing, clearing, and receive blessings from our ancestors. We will clear the bloodline, and I know that this is a theme that many of you have been asking for, and I have been working with many of you in private sessions to do this clearing. And of course, as all healing and clearing, it happens in layers due to how much we are ready to release. And how do we know what we need to clear? And for some of you it's very obvious. It may be something that really runs in the family, like sicknesses, addictions, repeating themes and patterns of poverty or bad luck or whatever it may be. And if it's not clear to you, it doesn't matter. Whatever is you are ready to release, with the help of your ascended ancestors, your guides, will be released. Because we inherit energies that are from what our ancestors have been through. It runs down through the bloodline, and sometimes in sessions when there is something that is coming up, and I understand that this in the client, it's not from this lifetime. Sometimes it's not clear if it's that person's parallel lifetime, or it's something that has happened to someone in their bloodline. And this shows that it is all integrated, and it doesn't really matter if it's you as a soul who experienced it, or if it is a relative to you, and you still carry that energy. So this is what we will be doing. And if you wish to join us on Sunday, I want you to, in the coming days, just take some time to feel into what is it, how does this energies, wounds, traumas, how do you experience them? How do they make themselves known? How do they appear? And how do they live through you? So how do you respond to that energy, and how is it still playing out through you? So when we clear the bloodline, we not just clear the generation that has been, the existing ones, but also 7 generations to come, and that's very powerful. And it is necessary on our healing journey to also address the our ancestors. And of course, there is so much love and light, support, strength, lessons learned, wisdom, gifts and tools that our ancestors has received and cultivated through this existence on earth, and they are yours as well. And that's when we clear away, make space, we are also ready to connect with them and receive those blessings, receive their support and inherited gifts and talents. So if you feel called, I would very much love to see you on Sunday. And just one more thing, so when you register, it's very important in the PayPal message section to write the email, to add the email to which you wish to receive the link to the webinar. There are some of you who has not. This happens every year. And so if you know that you have registered and haven't received the link, please reach out through email and tell me who you are so I can send you the link. And don't forget this, please. And so for today, what we will be working on today is a theme that has been coming up in the sessions, this week's sessions I had with people. And the theme has been feeling powerless. And this is very accurate at this time, as the lion, the courage of the lion, the heart of the lion, that has all to do with power and heart-centered power. So it is a beautiful time to clear this energy of feeling powerless. And for some of those clients, it has been around when we feel we fear sickness or our body failing us, and that makes us feel powerless. But it can be any way that sense energy of power, being powerless, is playing out for you. So just take a moment. Yes, and they remind me on Sunday there is the full moon. Beautiful. We will be supported by this beautiful Capricorn full moon to release and further. And right now Venus has entered into Leo, so the presence of love, beauty in the heart center, the heart chakra, is assisting us through this clearing. Ki morisash kidorosho sante grenoro sanarikeka keteshagro. Sanro sash andare kosho kroso sheterenai kikrosh. Kumuyi nilir santarete tesata shantorosho. I feel a tightness around the heart. Just expand your heart. This is so much heart expansion is taking place right now. And breathe. Murison koto shai shantereteko, and they're showing me this despair. Peborono shantarana tarana ker sonokosha. Why tar sekor soto sha tareneko. Awa shar santro shai tasha ketor. Lui uji nere sekro sash keto shaiti. Mi nor so shaiti koro so sho. And then show me how for many of you it is a sensation that you carry energy you carry since childhood, very early ages. For most of you, before you have had the ability to speak, to make yourself understood or express yourself, for many of you, before you were able to walk, and for some of you, just the newborns, I see newborns, and the first time in this body. I feel this strong sensation of hopelessness and powerlessness. The fear of being at mercy of circumstances and people. And they reconnect you with your guides that were around you at that time as well. But many of you felt so left alone, were in so much fear and pain for being in a physical body. I felt so abandoned. Disconnected is what I get. So I see how your spirit teams is coming closer to you, and they are re-establishing that connection that it wasn't cut off, but you experienced it to be cut off. So they make you become aware of the presence of support around you. And I feel that for some of you it is like this tension in your neck of fear. Menini tu koshene shete shekre sekro sokoro ol erenaj anar nakero shokoro sokoro. Mewini anar nate olo yuno shaite kente she san eko shana. The cosmic mothers are stepping forward. Mother Mary with them. The Syrian grandmothers, sweeping you in a blanket of light, of love. And they say that this is for them, for those of you who think that you have no one, who thinks that you are completely on your own. And they say that we see that this is many of you. Many blue ray star seeds are awakening during the Lion Gates portal. When they have an air of loneliness around them. So they just want to acknowledge you and just let them know that they see you, they know, and they've got you. In Ayashanne sosh etereo torokoshe. Ki suntoroshai ki toshokor soshoto shenteriko. Neyalayalari untoshai ki santoshai ki toroshanterete shekiko. Mi wushai ki santoroshantre kokosha. Arsento koshaeteko. And I encourage you to go deeper into that sense of being powerless, to surrender to it, to allow yourself to fall. Kimerin shete kososho. And I also say that it's not until you allow yourself to completely and fully surrender, to fall, that you can realize that you are held. So for some of you, this is a time where the life will force you to your knees to fall, so that you can move through this illusion of that you are powerless, that you are not held, that you are not supported. Shantoro, of course, challenging. Teresenkoro sasha teretikinaro. Lion terese koshai treko. And see how they wrap those inner children of yours into pure love, light, secretoronoko. Ne nayate shoto, holding you close to their hearts. Furetan taraki. Sashantrosho. Weta shanta shekroso. And just allow your heart to open up and receive the beat of the cosmic mothers, the heart of the cosmic mothers. Unconditional love. Mereseki taraneki. Minoroso shoto shaeteki. Eonu. Iusu. Eniale dosha kiko centresho. I feel a heaviness and the fatigue in the body when the body starts to relax, when we have always been on high alert. Nikita shakre sokoro sosho dodoro shan ekiko, you surrender. And when you have surrendered, surrender a little bit more. Mayanare kikosom, and now they will just clear. Kito shantre koto soto shaneke parene kosha terete te shotoro relax deeper. Prosum to tataeke parapate sotoro etekiriantare tekete koto te peaish. Ainuro san are aiti koro santareko kokoshan. Miuno rano sono to release the tension so they can really reach you. Maui anaya neke sokoto. Miuto shaite. Ainare meuhi ai to shaitai to sono shai ayanako. Eare so shau to shai tiki kotasha. Mianarine des nikoto, and they ask you to open your inner vision to see the support team you have around you. Miuinar sekota shanakerana. Hono the safety net po shaite shiko, and now they say just allow yourself to fall. Allow the heartbreak. Pio so santa shikoto shaite te shata shite to so to shatere koko. So for some of you this is a time of deep grief. Because when the heart is expanding, we will need to move through that layers of grief and heartbreak that is Sotosho. And many of you experienced heartbreak as small children. Just to come into this world, for some of you, just to feel this disconnection from others. And allow it to say. So I also see this family patterns of disconnection between parents and children, Sokorosono, because they all been disconnected from their own heart. Layanar seko sashetorosa ko ayanasa kokokosha. Mi urnashan ai kitotoshai. Your emotions can never harm you. It may be painful, but it can never harm you. Nenerete shekosa. Teor soko. New light is coming in. Kimburu soshai dai kitoshai kite aita sheko. Sor sashai de koro santareshe. Clearing your nervous system, releasing this energy from your nervous system. Teresoto shokoro satashai. Awanai atrasha kitosha. Kimuro no sana keko sasha teko sakosho. Mewina yateko soko shaiteki. And see how you're leaving this behind. Mewina resako shaitere tere tere orsa shaite koko shai. A bright light is coming in. Dotosho no, like a spotlight. You are standing in your own light this year. You're here and you have what it takes. Get this in there, and I feel your ancestors are nodding, and they are also sharing that you have more support and strength than you can realize, because their accumulated strength is also passed on to you. And they show me this image of Frodo and the ring, so you are the ring bearer. This has been coming up much lately when we work with this theme of healing the bloodline. So you have all the support. Just inhale, Shanaki. And it also reminds me to share that if it's something that you've been working very hard on healing but can't seem to move beyond, it may be because it's in the bloodline, or if it's an energy, a fear, a deep fear, terror that you can't really understand where it's coming from, it may be to a sign of it's not really yours. Or whatever emotion or pattern. And I also connect to galactic clearing, galactic healing. So this has been coming up since the 7/7 portal, and it may be, depending on how the energy and what we are opening up to in the webinar, that this is something that they will tap into as well. I feel very much the lions are very present right now, and are asking us to help to release what we are holding from the galactic wars, to heal that too. So we will see what happens. Okay, dear ones. So just, even though you can't feel it, see it, or sense it, just know that you're so supported. Always been. And allow yourself to fall. Is that what it takes, if that's what it takes. And they show me the phoenix. You will rise, they say. You will rise. It's just a journey of transformation. It's not death. It's just reawakening and awakening to truth. Thank you.